From the KATC Weatherland, here's Rob's forecast.
Welcome back. Well, the summer that has never ended will continue to be never ending in the next week to 10 days for sure. Mid to upper 90s, maybe some triple digit heat and rain chances staying at or below normal through the next week to 10 days. And we'll take a look at the tropics coming up in just a bit as well. First off, let's go ahead and take a look at the water vapor imagery. And this is going to be telling the story. High pressure in the west is going to be exerting a little bit more muscle off to the east, while at the same time in the Gulf of Mexico, we have this little bit of an upper level low. That's going to be drifting westward. We're going to see little systems going by us, mainly to the south. Some of these may try to sling a little moisture in the region, but the dominant feature is going to be this high pressure system, allowing temperatures to rise into the upper 90s to near 100 degrees by this weekend. So at the surface, weak high pressure, very weak high pressure south of Vermilion, Chafalaya Bay, allowing for very light winds. We've seen light and variable winds. They're going to go nearly calm tonight. But what has happened over the last couple of days, we've seen a little bit of a north wind coming in, mainly northern portions of Acadiana, cooling the area into the lower 70s, but southern portions of the area closer to mid to upper 70s, and that's the way it's going to go tonight, perhaps tomorrow night. Thereafter, everybody begins to warm up. And you can see Power Doppler 3 not showing any echo returns, all quiet across the region, but we do see some of those storms way out in the Gulf of Mexico, a little bit more of an enhancement over by Cuba and the Bahamas and South Florida. But overall, the Atlantic basin is pretty darn quiet. We do have a pretty good looking tropical wave that's coming off the African coastline. We'll watch this one with time. It may have a chance, but right now, low end chance at 20%, and it won't develop until it gets into this region. So that's kind of iffy over the next 7 days. This one doesn't have much of a prayer, nor does this one down here in the easternmost portion of the Caribbean, 10% or less, and a couple of these may drop off the map between now and 10 o'clock tonight. So as we take a look at the moisture, we see some of that moisture working its way toward the Gulf of Mexico, but overall we have a dry pattern through Friday, so rain chances 10-20% or less on any given day. And then as we get to Sunday into early next week, we do see a little bit more moisture in the Gulf of Mexico, nothing necessarily organized, but that could add to our rain chances in addition to keeping the temperatures maybe not quite as high as we're expecting this weekend, early next week. In the near term, though, it's going to be quiet overnight tonight. Mid-70s we'll go with for your low. Upper 90s perhaps tomorrow. We'll go about 97 for the projected high. It looks like 95 was it for today. And then as we head into Thursday, a little bit warmer in the morning, but a north wind means it's cooler off to the north, but getting into the mid to upper 90s Thursday afternoon. So tonight temperatures, check this out. How about lower 70s for our friends in northern portions of Acadiana? That's got to feel good. Well, it makes me want to take a road trip and wake up tomorrow morning in Opelousas. Low to mid 70s I-10 corridor, and we got an offer from Marcel, and low to mid 70s along the coast as well. Then tomorrow temperatures rising 97, 98 degrees for the northern parishes of Acadiana. Will favor mid 90s I-10 corridor. 96 to 97 looks to be the good call, and 95 to 97 with the exception of Cameron by the water. And that heat index still not too bad. It maxed out at about 103 today in Lafayette, maybe a degree or two hotter tomorrow, and the trend will slowly continue, slowly get a little bit hotter as we get into the weekend. But overnight tonight, 75 the low. We'll say a typical July night in Lafayette. A little bit cooler northern parishes and calm winds out there, not much of a breeze, so the mosquitoes can make hay if there are some around. Then mostly sunny and hot. Heat and humidity up just a notch for tomorrow. Heat index will say 102 to 105, 96 to 97 your projected high, and chance of an isolated shower 5%. Could see a slightly better chance of a shower dotting the area Thursday, Friday. But look at this, temperatures creep into the upper 90s to triple digits Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Hopefully we'll see a few more showers in the area to help cool some of us off, but it looks like full sauna conditions on the way as we head into the weekend.
And maybe an Opelousas road trip.
I mean, come on, Rob. The good folks from Opelousas will be happy to have you.
If it weren't for mosquitoes, I'd love to camp in the summertime in Louisiana.
No, not here.
Not right now.
Thanks, Rob.